Temba Bavuma and Temba?
Temba, it definitely must have felt like 100, a big knock from you today to put the team in a good place. Your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think probably one of the innings that I'll savor in my career thus far. I think it wasn't easy for me, especially coming from having not much cricket. Yeah, it's one of the innings that I'll savor in my career.
Was it something about the Wanderers, having played here quite a lot of your cricket and having come back here, and also when you were batting with Quinton, it looked quite good. Memories from back in the day.
Yeah, look, obviously I started my first class career here at the Wanderers, so I think probably coming in, I knew that, as a batter, it's never easy here at the Wanderers, especially if it's first class games. I knew that we'll be up for the fight. Especially considering that you're coming up against a world-class bowling attack as well. So I guess maybe I had that advantage. But yeah, not much I can say.
Temba, what were Morne's words to you at the end of that innings? Because he looked as gutted as anybody that
Yeah, Morne was he's very disappointed. He did throw some profanities. But he was very disappointed. I kind of felt for him. It kind of took away the disappointment that I had, and you almost had to give him the shoulder to kind of cry on.
Yes, Ken.
Temba, you mentioned it not being easy to bat at the Wanderers, but especially this morning, I mean, you went through a long period where you weren't scoring, but did what Amna and Alga did in PE, did that come to mind, where you sort of always just aware that you just had to absorb and then you could cash in later?
Yeah, my thinking at that time, I know generally at the Wanderers in the mornings it's quite hard for the batters to score. The wicket is so soft, so the ball generally nips and swings a bit more. And I was just moving with the belief that later on it will get easy, the bowlers are going to get tired, and I'll get opportunities to score. I think they bowled very well there in the morning, and I had to respect that. But my confidence and comfort came from that I'd be looking to score my runs later on.
On the Morne question, did you want to be cross at Morne, but that you couldn't be because of the fact it's his last test?
No, I'd never be cross at Morne or the other batter. I think I can only look at myself, look back at my innings and say maybe there were opportunities that I let go that I could have turned it into 100. In saying that, I'll take a lot of confidence and comfort from the fact that I was able to assist the team into getting into such a strong batting position, and rather just focus on the game and what that requires.
Temba, those last 2 wickets went on pretty quickly. How disappointed were you that you couldn't get there, or does it, 95 is as good as 100 in your book?
Yeah, obviously everyone wants to get 100, especially me. It has been a while. In saying that, the team was in a good position, and I think that's what mattered most at that point in time. And I had to get myself into that mental frame to make sure that I can still contribute with the team on the field.
Temba, where do you see kind of your position now going forward? At the start of the summer, it was like AB was coming back and you weren't sure. Now there's Tinus. Just for the next couple of seasons, how do you see your role?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that's something that I'd probably put up to the management, the captain, and really hear from them. To be honest with you, I can't really answer you to say that where I would fit in the team. I found myself batting in the middle order, and I guess it's just a matter of waiting for those opportunities in the middle order again. But that's a question you probably want to put forward to the management and captain.
What did you make of the Australian bowlers and just the Australian sort of performance and body language and all that in general? It's obviously a tough day for them.
Yeah, look, I don't think the bowlers disappointed themselves, to be honest. I mean, if you look at a guy like Cummins, he ran in there from ball one till the end, and he was richly rewarded for that. Hazelwood as well as the debutant and Lyon as well. I think the bowlers showed a lot of fight, but I guess unfortunately the South African batters we were probably better on the day. But I think it was an Australian attack that we were quite used to, a lot of fight and guys who never gave up.
So just do you feel they're struggling with the situation, everything going on? I mean, David Warner had a press conference back in Australia this morning. The issue just keeps on going and going.
Yeah, look, I think it would be crazy to think that there wouldn't be an effect on the team. They have lost players who've played a pivotal role within their success as a team. And I think that's probably going to show within the next couple of games as they try fill the void of those players. They lost their captain, and I would like to think that they depend a lot on him in all aspects of their game. In saying that, they're still a team that has enough firepower, enough skill and quality in them to really be more than competitive against other teams.
Yes, Ken, and then.
Tim, some people, regardless of the sort of context of your runs or how tough it's been, seem to throw at you the fact that you've only got the one Test century. So, do you see today as a bit upsetting that you, or does that not bother you?
Not really, Ken, to be honest. Like I said, as a batter, first and foremost, you like to be scoring centuries. At the end of the day, that's your job. But I think, looking at my career, looking at what I've done for the team, there's other areas where I can take confidence from. It's not like I second guess my position or role within the team. I know that I've done enough to push for a position within the team. But yeah, I think, in a selfish way, statistically, you probably want to have a lot more hundreds, but I'll take my career as it's panned out so far.
Bavuma, so what would you say to the critics that say that you don't deserve your spot in the side?
I think they should keep coming, they should keep going. I think, some people, those kind of things, they put them down. Other people, they fire them up, and I think I'm one of those people. I think whatever you do, you're always going to have critics. I'm sure AB de Villiers has critics where he's sitting at the moment, and it doesn't really change the person I am. Whether you think I'm a good player, whether you think I'm a bad player, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to lose sleep on it, so they can keep saying what they want to say, really.
Timber, you spent 35 balls on 26 today. I'd like to think it's because you were, trying to force the Australians to change the way they were playing. What does it take to develop that kind of patience and discipline? How do you stay in that?
Yeah, I had to exercise a lot of discipline. I think my first class career coming up, that's really how I think I was able to get my success, was that discipline, setting a goal and understanding what you need to do and then just staying with that. I think I've been in situations like that. If I look back in England at the Oval, it was a similar situation where the ball was moving around, and you really just had to stay out there and just keep calm and understand that there will be a point where you can score runs, and then that's when you got to make sure that you in the right mental frame to dominate. That's what I tried to do, and yeah, fortunately it came off.
Timber, where do you stand in terms of players needing to play some domestic cricket before they make a comeback? Like we've been having this debate, and Faf says it's more about mental space.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of both. There is the mental and obviously the playing point of view. I think at the end of it all, it is up to the player. I'd like to think so, especially if you have guys who have played so many games. If you're going to ask a guy like AB, I'd like to think that he's managed to earn that kind of respect where people will accept what he says. Yeah.
Did you want to play some domestic cricket?
Me?
Yeah.
When?
Before this Test series, or I don't know before you were available, or
before the Test series. I don't think there was an opportunity before the Test series. There was an opportunity in between the second and the third. And me personally, I would have loved to play from a cricketing point of view, but unfortunately there were prior commitments that I'd made before the actual series that had to do with the family, and I wasn't able to move that. But yeah, if looking back now, I probably would have wanted to play that game.
Thanks. Congratulations on those prior commitments that you had with your family first. Temba, what was the chat? Was it anything like, guys, we need 20 wickets to win this match after putting up close to 500 on the board? Was there any chat of that nature from the captain or from the bowlers themselves, knowing that this could be a big victory for us, an innings victory?
I think first of all, from a batting point of view, we were quite happy that we managed to get over 450. We weren't expecting them to have them 6 down at this point in time, and it's a bonus for us. But I think I don't think we've had the chat yet on what's going to happen when we eventually bowl them out. It'll have to be a collective decision, we've only have 3 seamers, and that's something that we have to look at. But I think, you know, we'll see. We'll get over that hurdle when we get there. We still have 4 wickets to get. So let's get the 4 wickets first, and then we can start thinking about enforcing the follow-on or batting again.
Okay, we'll be waiting for the invites.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank